110-meter hurdles. Lane 1, Shubinkov of Russia, Oliver, USA in 2, Forey, South Africa 3, Parchman, Jamaica 4, Richardson, USA 5, Merritt, USA 6, Clark, Great Britain 7, Wilson, USA 8, and Braithwaite, Barbados in lane 9. This is Shubinkov, a Russian record holder at 13.09. He's achieved that 3 times this season, the most recent in Linz. David Oliver had all sorts of problems. Was 4th in the US trials, was denied an opportunity to go to the Olympic Games. His best is 12.89 a couple of seasons ago. Forey, the South African, 13.27 personal best this year. Parchman, well, a surprise Olympic bronze medalist in the Olympic Games. He broke the Jamaican record twice, incidentally. Big fella too. Here's the world champion from last year and the Olympic silver medalist this year, Jason Richardson. Fine technician, getting closer and closer to Merritt. This man is the Olympic champion. He was 5th in the World Championship last year, but he's now come of age, and he's running time and time again, sub 13 seconds. This crowd looking forward to this. Lawrence Clark, a young Briton, who is doing very nicely indeed, was 4th in the Olympic final. He's come of age in major competition. Ryan Wilson, well, he's been around a while, hasn't he, Wilson? I've seen him run many, many times, a rugged character. 13.18 is best this season. And right on the outside, Ryan Braithwaite of Barbados. It was the country's first ever world champion, incidentally, in 2009. And this should be a very fine race indeed. Meeting record, 12.92, Alan Johnson, and that wasn't in good conditions at all. And Richardson, incidentally, is getting closer and closer to where he's Merritt. 12.98 the last time they competed against each other. Merritt's had problems with disqualification, I have to say, in the past. This could be quick, this one. Shubinkov, Oliver, Forey, Parchman, Richardson, Merritt, Clark, Wilson and Braithwaite. The men's 110 meters high hurdles. Well, no problem with the start this time, and Merritt's already leading away with Richardson in 2nd place. Forey, the South African, going well, but Merritt's coming away from this field and running very quickly indeed, and this could be a quick run. Richardson's in 2nd place and Parchman in 3rd. 12.81, it's a new world record. The world record has been taken apart. A sensational run. He's promised it, and he's delivered. 12.81, wow. That is sensational. A brilliant, brilliant run by the Olympic champion. How he's promised to do this. He is, it's been rounded down. And a backwind of 0.3 meters per second. That is sensational running. 12.80. Wow. Richardson, 13.05 in 2nd. He says, is it that quick? And my goodness me, it was that quick. Changed his technique at the beginning of the season, moved from 8 strides to 7, and he's now taken the world record absolutely apart. 12.92 in his Olympic race. And since then, he's promised so much. Look at this again, how he attacks the first hurdle. A brilliant attack. Richardson's going strongly, but the trail leg is sensational. And once again, the first hurdle, he gets there. His trail leg coming through. He hits the deck really quickly. And he comes away from this field. And his reactions between the hurdles and over the hurdles, and that's a big win, and who would have expected that over Richardson? But the world record hasn't just been beaten, he's been taken apart. I remember back in the early 80s when I saw Ronaldo Nehemiah break the world record in Zurich. This is a new era, a total new era.
Well, isn't it just? He's won by 3 meters there from Richardson, who's run 13.05. You can go back to Ronaldo Nehemiah setting records in 79 and 81. That was the last time that there was an improvement this big, Stuart, 0.07 of a second. That's almost a meter improvement on the world record. He's been threatening it race after race. All he needed was the conditions. And here tonight, he hasn't got a particularly strong tailwind. And of course, the hurdlers don't want a particularly strong tailwind because it can blow them into the barriers and it messes up their stride pattern. But here he is in glorious conditions. The temperature, I guess, is about 19-20 degrees here in the stadium. And he started beautifully, moved away from Richardson. There was a hint of a threat from Richardson over the first 2 or 3 flights, but he got into his rhythm absolutely wonderfully, and that was as perfect as I heard as can be, and you know that better than anyone.
Yes, it is an event I love. It's an event that I've followed throughout my career over the last 10 Olympic Games, and what a privilege to be here to see that record not just beaten, but totally and utterly taken apart. It was a sensational piece of perfect sprint hurdling. He'd made room for them. Look at his shoulders, the same level, that trail leg so quick. But my goodness. And so they might take this photograph. Many athletes have come here tired. Aries Merritt hasn't. The moment he realised he's made athletics history.
And Stuart, sorry, I was going to say, I had a coffee with him yesterday, actually, sitting and chatting with Steve Cram and to name drop, and Merritt himself, and he was incredibly relaxed.
There it is, 12.80, world record, Aries Merritt of the United States. Jason Richardson, 13.05 in second, and Hansi Parchment again takes a third place with 13.14.